We changed the NBA. They changed the WNBA. Magic Johnson compares his rivalry with Larry Bird to Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. The WNBA reached unprecedented heights last season, spurred in part by a rivalry that began in college and carried into the professional league. The league has mainly benefited from it. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, two standout rookies, captivated fans with their fierce competitiveness, evoking comparisons to legendary basketball rivalries of the past. A similar rivalry. It started with a simple hand gesture. Reese's now iconic "You Can't See Me" taunt, popularized by WWE's John Cena, directed at Clark during the 2023 NCAA Women's Basketball Championship game, became a lightning rod for criticisms. LSU may have won that night, but that single act set the stage for a professional rivalry that fans eagerly anticipated. Magic Johnson did not miss the parallels between this rivalry and a historic NBA showdown. Reflecting on his decades-long competition with Larry Bird, he drew a fascinating connection to the WNBA pair. They dominated in college, and then they brought it over to the WNBA, just like we brought it to the NBA. Johnson said, "We changed the NBA, they changed the WNBA. And now everything that these young ladies have been fighting for, they're about to get. They end up getting private planes now. Now they're going to get more money in terms of salary because of the new collective bargaining agreement that the NBA and WNBA did together." Magic and Bird first crossed paths in the 1979 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship, a game that remains the most-watched college basketball matchup to this day. Their on-court duel propelled both players into the NBA spotlight, transforming not just their respective teams, the Los Angeles Lakers and Boston Celtics, but the league as a whole. The WNBA rookies' transition from college to the WNBA holds a similar transformative promise. Just as the Lakers and Celtics legends made basketball must-watch entertainment in the 1980s, these two rookies brought unprecedented attention to women's basketball. New heights for women. The competitiveness between the Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever rookies sparked interest. Just as the NBA had a peak popularity starting from the 80s, similarly, the WNBA witnessed record-breaking growth during last season. The league reported its highest total attendance in 22 years. Even before the season tipped off, WNBA teams were selling out their season ticket packages, a first in league history. The Fever's game against the Washington Mystics on September 19 at Capital One Arena set a single-game attendance record of 20,711 fans. It's just amazing. They were able to go around arenas across the country and sell them out. And little girls are now dreaming about being like Caitlin, like Angel and others, Johnson said. This surge in popularity coincided with significant advancements for players. Thanks to a collective bargaining agreement between the NBA and WNBA, players now benefit from increased salaries and the luxury of private flights, a step toward equity long championed by women athletes. The rivalry of the two rookies, steeped in both athletic excellence and unapologetic charisma, is reshaping perceptions of women's basketball. Like two NBA Hall of Famers who redefined the NBA in their time, these young stars are steering the WNBA into a new era, ensuring the league remains a platform for competition and cultural significance. Rest in peace. The Iowa and Caitlin Clark grieve a heartfelt loss as Hawkeye family loses its voice. The Iowa women's basketball community is mourning the loss of one of its most cherished personalities. For years, fans have tuned in to hear the enthusiastic calls of a commentator who bled Iowa's colors and embodied the heart of the Hawkeyes. Her untimely passing has left a hole in the program, and as her friends, teammates, and fans reflect on her legacy, they're reminded of how deeply intertwined she was with the spirit of Iowa basketball. But one player, in particular, feels the weight of this loss more than most: Caitlin Clark. In a heartfelt Instagram story, Clark paid homage to Jamie Cavey, who had long been a part of the Iowa basketball family. The voice of our favorite memories, reposting Iowa basketball's tribute to Cavey, honoring the woman whose voice had become the soundtrack to some of the program's most unforgettable moments. This emotional message came just days after the tragic news of her passing at only 41 years old. The loss reverberated throughout the Iowa basketball world, reminding everyone of the personal connections that go beyond the game itself. Clark followed this with a touching photo of herself and Cavi, accompanied by the caption, "We'll cherish the special moments we got to share with you." Caitlin Clark, who has become one of the faces of women's basketball, knew firsthand the impact Jamie Cavi Lang had on the team and its fans. Clark wasn't the only one to repost Iowa basketball's tribute on her Instagram story. Former teammate and current Golden State Valkyries guard also shared the post, honoring Jamie Cavi Lang. Lang's energy and genuine love for the sport were evident in her commentary, especially during pivotal moments in Iowa's games. Her words often brought the excitement of those moments to life, but none quite like the one that left fans in awe. Lang's iconic call of Clark's buzzer beater captures the magic and passion of Iowa basketball. One of the most unforgettable moments came last year when the Hawkeyes faced Indiana. As Clark drained a jaw-dropping buzzer beater from the logo, Lang's repeated "Oh my God" perfectly captured the magic, an iconic call that blended the game's drama with her passionate love for the team. Kyle Huseman, an Iowa women's basketball reporter, also reflected on the loss by sharing the video of Lang's commentary during that unforgettable game on X and stating, "Listening back to this, you don't react like that unless you love Iowa women's basketball." Jamie loved Iowa women's basketball, and I'm glad she got to experience that first Final Four run before she had to stop, he tweeted. Lang, who played for the Hawkeyes from 2001 to 2005, had always been a staple of the Iowa basketball community. After her playing days, she seamlessly transitioned into a role as the commentator for the Hawkeyes, continuing to share her love for the game with fans. Her enthusiasm and energy were unmatched, and she had a unique way of connecting with both the team and its supporters. Her passing is a reminder of how fragile life can be and how the Iowa basketball family will forever carry her spirit with them. As the Hawkeyes face the future without their beloved voice, it is clear that Jamie Cavi Lang's legacy will continue to resonate through every game. The bond she forged with Iowa basketball is unbreakable, and Caitlin Clark, along with her teammates, will carry her memory forward as they honor her dedication to the team. The loss is profound, but it serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring power of love and passion for the game.